Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sundered Eldritch Edition. It's Matt here, back with a new game. We literally just finished. I finished recording SteamWorld Dig like 30 minutes ago, ate, and then picked back up with recording. I'm trying to get content out in advance. Yeah, so this is Sundered. This is one of my favorite indie devs of all time, Thunder Lotus. They did Sundered, they did Jotun, they did one of my personal favorite games of all time, Spiritfarer. They're doing a new game. It's 31. Ooh, I don't remember the last word. It's 31 something, and the whole thing is that it's online multiplayer, and you can play with up to 30 other players. Um, but yeah, they're fantastic. Spiritfarer, a beautiful game, start to finish, one of my favorite games of all time. Easily in my top 10. Um, yeah, no questions asked. Sundered was the first game I ever played of theirs, so I wanted to show it off to you guys. Um, yeah. Before I get started, I want to shout out someone for this. Huge thanks to someone on Reddit. Their username is Blue Aura 74. They put out, like, they made a guide and walkthrough for this game. Um, just super big shout out to them because this game did not get a whole lot of attention, so it was kind of hard finding something where I could look at it and get a general feel of how far of the way I am through the game. But yeah. So, um, I I've never beaten this game. I got to the final boss on Xbox years and years ago. And then I have a playthrough on my Switch. Um, that yeah, I've gotten about 6 hours into the game. I've unlocked all three areas in it. But I have not done all seven bosses. So this game oozes their standard hand-drawn style. And I mean, look at that. That's just gorgeous. Um, and once again, this is just another one of those games. I don't anticipate to do a whole ton of episodes. I'll probably do 7 to 10. This might carry us right up until Christmas. Or a little bit past Christmas, and then I've got one other game I intend to play through this year. Which I don't know why I'm trying to hide it. I'm planning on doing a playthrough of Undertale. I just got in a silly, goofy mood to play this game as I do every few years. So yeah, I just wanted to pick it up, hop right in. I installed it while I was playing through the last episode of SteamWorld Dig. Um, and yeah. Oh, I don't have double jump yet. Okay. So this game, the whole name of the game is you do not want to stop moving ever. If you stop moving, you will die. Um, this game is one of the first games I ever saw do this, but it has a mechanic where attacking enemies while you're off the ground, um, it allows you to gain another jump, an additional jump. So it's like, yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of incentivizes you stay moving, stay off the ground, and you'll be fine. Always. And this one of those games once when I was trying to grind for experience, um, I had a time where I straight up just went to an area. They have challenge areas in this game every once in a while that you'll encounter. And the whole thing is that enemies just don't stop spawning. They spawn forever while you're in those areas. So I remember once I was trying to grind for experience, um, and so I literally just stayed there for like 25 or 30 minutes consecutively, just killing them. And then I went and I leveled up from that. Like, I think at that point in the game, I was far enough that was only... I probably got about 10 skill points acquired from there. So, yeah. And the name of this game, you're going and fighting bosses that are just massive compared to you. And when you fight them, you get a I think it's called like Elder Shards. And when you get 3 of them, you get the like huge crystals. And those crystals give you powers, and then you can either corrupt those powers and change them, or if you like what they are, you can burn them and stay with what you get from them initially. So it's a very cool system. And hold on, speaking of cool systems, let me show off this skill tree real quick. Oh, maybe I have to actually go in and play. This game has a skill tree that is second only to Path of Exile. I've never seen a game outside of Path of Exile that had a skill tree like this did. Well, no, I take that back. The sphere grid in Final Fantasy X is very similar as well. It's just, this one is, like, daunting. And I'll get to show you all that in a few here. But, yeah, this game is fantastic. Oh, and as it says on screen, first 3 bosses can be beaten in any order. Doesn't matter. There's like, I want to say 7 main bosses, and then there's a handful of side bosses, and the main bosses give you a full crystal, and then the side bosses give you like a shard and a bunch of resources. So it's not actually, you don't get straight up, I can't go there yet. You don't get straight up experience, you get money that you use to buy skills off the skill tree. Let's see. But yeah, everything here, hand-drawn, and I mean, look at it. It looks gorgeous. And this game is another one of those ones. I'm pretty sure the full game is like $15-20. You get a ton of content for that. With it's content that like not just rewards replaying the game, like it demands it. To get the full like gist of the game, you're gonna have to do at least 2, maybe even 3 playthroughs just to really get your bang out of your buck. But it has a great multiplayer mode that is super difficult because you can have up to 4 people playing, but you all share 1 health bar. So if one person is not good, it messes up everything. So it's chaotic, and it's got me super excited for their new game, which they've been very hesitant to give much on. I hit the money sack. Guys, I hit the money sack, guys. Are y'all proud of me? Oh. Yeah. So, this is a pretty standard Metroidvania, though. You get 7-ish bosses, plus you can also do side bosses in addition to that. You get 3 areas. You get one of the largest skill trees I've ever seen in a video game. Um, Again, the only other game that I can think of with quite as large, Path of Exile. Um, Salt and Sanctuary, maybe? I don't know. It's actually, as I'm thinking about it, Salt and Sanctuary. It's been so long, I can't remember which game has the bigger one. Get back here. Treasure sacks. Might be the worst thing I said today. But it's okay. It's 5 o'clock here, which means that I still have plenty of hours to say much, much more delinquent stuff. Also, I had something I thought about recently. I went back and I was looking through all the videos on the channel. Just like kind of just going down memory lane, I guess, or whatever. I was trying to see if I'd been able to post the Discord that I made for this channel's link before, but I couldn't find anything about it, so I guess I made that up in my head. But I realized Sea of Stars, the game that brought me back to this channel after a year and a half of not doing anything on here, I've been talking about that game since literally the second video on this channel. So I kind of owe this entire channel in a way, because I knew, I wanted to do a channel, and originally, like, Sea of Stars was something I just found out about right as I was starting to actually do the channel, because I had an old YouTube that I used to do, and I got very discouraged because I just didn't make any progress with it. I mean, it had more subscribers than this one did, but by the end I was averaging like 1 view a video, and that's averaging. Like, in actuality, I would have like 1 view every few videos, and then most videos would have nothing. So it was depressing me, because I used to really pay attention to that stuff. So I had been hesitant to start a YouTube channel, and then I decide on a whim to kind of start this one, and started it with my buddies, Eric and Kevin, which they are still involved loosely, but it's definitely more my own sort of thing now than like the original group effort I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, just because we all 3 work very, very different schedules, and also I moved, I live like an hour and a half away from them now, so but nonetheless, like, I just decided to do this channel with them, and so we did the Game Talks video, which I would love to get back to. It's just videos like that are why I stopped doing videos, because I just got burnt out. I would spend weeks editing something, and then I would just feel like crap, because I couldn't stand to listen to it, and listen to my voice, or listen to these topics that I knew what was going to get discussed, because I had been there, you know? So I got very burnt out, and originally when Sea of Stars came out, I only intended to do like 2 or 3 live streams, and I just wanted to show off to all my friends that, hey, this game is good, you should play it. And then I just had so much fun doing those live streams, I just never stopped doing videos. Like, I wanted to show off all of that game, because as much as I love that game, $40 for a price tag means that some of my friends are gonna be years before they actually decide to cough up the money for it. Which I get. Like, it makes sense. But yeah, so I wanted to show them what they were missing, how good of a game it was. I actually even more get that, because had I not backed the game on Kickstarter, where I got my copy for free, I would not have spent the money. Which, in hindsight, now I definitely think it is worth it. But nonetheless, like, it was a hefty price. But yeah, I just realized, like, I've been talking about that game since the second video on this channel 3 years ago. And like, it's what brought me back to the channel after a 1.5 year hiatus, where I was actively telling my friends, like, Between the Bits is done. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. People had just stopped even asking about it. And yeah, that game revived my interest in doing content. And I won't be able to do it forever, but for right now, while I'm really enjoying it, and I don't have as many responsibilities as I will one day in life, I'm just doing it, just show off games that I enjoy, and yeah, hopefully do some stuff people enjoy watching. I saw one comment that really, like, made me feel so good, because the person said, it was on Super Mario RPG, it was like the 21st episode or something like that, and they said, I don't even like this game, I'm just here to show support. And that kind of made my day, because I was not quiet about the fact that I did not enjoy Super Mario RPG. The only video that I enjoyed filming was that final video, because that was where the game really started to pick up its pace, and be enjoyable to me. But before that, like, I was not enjoying that game. I mean, I only gave it a 7 out of 10, and the only reason it was that high was just because the ending was so good. But like, yeah. Sorry, I kind of word rambled and lost where I was. It meant a lot to see that someone who didn't even like the game I was playing, whoever that person was literally just there to show their support. And that is, like, the best feeling I've gotten out of YouTube the entire time I've been doing it. Because I've been trying YouTube on and off, literally no joke, since I was 11. And now I'm 23, almost 24. So I see what I need for that, but I do not have it yet. There. Okay. But yeah, that was just kind of word diarrhea there. I apologize. I didn't know where I was going with that when I started talking, but yeah. I don't know. That's why I've stuck back. I've tried my best to make sure that I have a video every day. I've only missed 4 days since August, which let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna very quickly out loud so everyone can make fun of me because I'm a child who has to remember the months based on a song I learned in elementary school. But it's August, September, October, November, December. Like 5 months. I've only missed 4 videos. Or 4 days. But, you know, while I'm still having fun, I'm still enjoying it. I'm not really caring if I'm getting views. And surprisingly enough, this attempt of me being back on YouTube, the one where I told myself I'm not gonna care if I get views, I'm just gonna show games that I want my friends to be able to watch. Funny enough, this has been probably the best I've ever done on YouTube. Even though my old channel did have more subscribers, almost all of them were just fully inactive. Whereas now I've got most of my friends are watching my videos, or at least checking in every few videos to see what's going on in whatever game, you know. So it's been great. And then I've got my friend Shane, who's literally given me equipment to help improve the quality of the content I've been able to put out. Because when I started out, I had a Yeti Snowball, or not Yeti Snowball, a Blue Snowball, which is the same company that does the Blue Yeti. It's a more affordable mic, because I think I got it for like $40. And don't get me wrong, it is a great mic. It does what it's supposed to do, but also, again, it's one of those things. $40 mic, you know what kind of quality you're getting when you get it. It's passable, it's serviceable, it's not great. Whereas this mic that I've got now, the Blue Yeti, is just insanely high quality. I just gotta get better at making sure that there's not feedback when I use both those mics for multiplayer videos with Abby. But, you know, we'll see what happens with that. I'm trying to sort of teach myself audio engineering and editing stuff. Although right now, the videos I'm doing, I'm not doing any editing at all. Like, I might, on occasion, take out a few seconds at the end of a video here or there. But that's literally all I've been doing, editing-wise. Just because if I had to spend the time and edit every video, I wouldn't be able to do the content time-wise. Just because I'm working about anywhere from 45 to 55 hours a week. And then I'm also a full-time student on top of that, which I'd been hesitant to talk about, but the people I didn't want hearing about it know now, so I'm a little less, like, hesitant to talk about it. So between those two things, like, my spare time usually goes towards, like, doing videos or hanging out with Abby or playing games. I got the PlayStation 5 recently to celebrate a promotion I got, and I've been playing a lot of games. I'm almost 100% through Spider-Man 2, which that game is insanely good. That game genuinely, I don't like Marvel as just a general rule of thumb, like Marvel products, although I know Spider-Man is a Sony thing. I tend to not like Marvel or superheroes, but Spider-Man and X-Men have always been like an exception for me. And so Insomniac, a studio I loved because of Sunset Overdrive, getting to make both Spider-Man games and a Wolverine game. I mean, it's just kind of like fate meant for me to play those games, you know? Let's see, what do we got here? Lore. I know this whole time y'all have probably been sitting here like, alright, he talked about the skill tree, is he gonna get to it? And yeah, I am. I like to make the most of every run on this game because you can get a ton of money saved up and then just upgrade a ton of stuff. First boss fight. Yes, sir. Huh. Almost there. Okay, if I could get up there, that would be great. Alright, well, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's video, though. If you guys like this video, please remember, like and subscribe. It does help out a lot. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.